Death be not proud.
You smell that in it? It's the smell of arrogance coming back to the world of hobbies. And this is another little showcase video that I put together for you. This time it's the forces of good, the forces of Rohan for the Lord of the Rings. Now I'm doing this in two separate videos because I think that's what a lot of people do. You have one side and then you have the other side, and then you show those sides off. I could have done one big video, but I didn't want to make it like 25-minute showcase video. So basically I'm going to be going through what I have, what I painted, and what I still need, and we'll be back.
Arise! Arise, riders of Theoden! Spears shall be shaken! Shields shall be splintered! A sword day! A red day! And the sun rises!
So starting over here, I have 12 Riders of Rohan. Let's zoom in on some of these guys right here. And I like their helmets. They look like Anglo-Saxons. The whole thing for Rohan is that it's all Beowulf. What's his name? Theoden is definitely an old version of King Hrothgar. And and to a guy like Hrothgar who gets old, dying of old age is just unthinkable to him. So, you know, that's basically Theoden's character is Beowulf, an elderly Beowulf. And how does Beowulf die? He dies fighting a dragon, of course. And then right here, you know, you have let's see, come on, focus in. There we go. You have a just a standard rider. And a lot of the problem I have with these guys, a lot of them, is that they all have facial hair. I think there might be one, like this guy right here, who does not have facial hair. A lot of these guys all have facial hair. So what you have to do is you have to kind of very, 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 very lightly dry brush the face brown. That's what I do first. And then I mix a foundation yellow and desert yellow together, and I do the goatee first, and then I dot the eyes, and then I dot the flesh on, and then I highlight the dot on the flesh, and that's usually how I end up doing the beard and everything. Still getting used to this new camera that I have, and so that's the first unit, 12 of these guys on foot. The next unit I'd have is a bunch of Rohan dudes on foot with a captain. Just a blob squad of guys, nothing spectacular. Now the problem with the good guys in this game is that I noticed that unless they're on a horse, they're all defense 4, whereas orcs, I guess a lot of these guys are going to be defense 5 because they have shields. If shields add +1 to your defense from what I've read. So they'll be defense 5, whereas like orcs already just start out at defense 5 unless they're Uruk-hai scouts. But again, you know, there wasn't much detail on this guy. He painted up really quickly, this captain on foot here, and he's got the orange shield. I was thinking about another unit at some point of riders, and they'll have that color of shield, so that you would have 36 riders to break the ranks of Mordor and everything. If I ever play War of the Ring, I do know players, but you know, they all play elephants, and again, the goatees are very prominent on these guys. The hack is that the hack for these guys is either brown shields or green shields. These are all mixed together, and that's okay with me. They don't, you know, they're just the amalgamation of riders. Basically, this is how I distinguish my cavalry, is by the shield, because you know there's significantly less of them, whereas there's 24 over here. And then let's see here. Again, the goatees. Some of these turned out really great. I like how this guy looks and everything, with the leather armor and the thick cloth armor or whatever he's wearing. And then the archers. Let's see, we got one of the archers right here. Yeah, some of the archers did pretty good too, but they have goatees. And I think the archers are my only gripe, is that I had to paint. I had to break stride from what I was doing, because if they're not all the same with the shields and everything, I have to do the arrows and everything, which isn't a big deal. And then over here I have another rider squad. Nothing special, they just have green shields this time. And a couple of them turned out really good. Let's see here. I'm not seeing the guy right now. Oh yeah, this guy right here. You might actually be able to see his face a little bit with the goatee and everything. And then I have that same captain model. I probably won't be running him too much. He's just there in case I want the option. But I do need a captain, and I just figured, well, Theoden could ride with these guys. These guys could ride by themselves. And then I have to choose to either add another... where I'm going to put my characters, and I think this guy on foot with the blob squad, pretty good. I don't know that, but I'm just assuming. And then the one thing I don't like about the horses that I'm going to get to is that some of these do have 2 points of contact to the base, but a lot of the horses have 1 point of contact, and that's probably my biggest complaint. If you're rich, which I am most certainly not, I would buy Warlord game horses or Conquest game Viking horses and use those for your Rohan guys, because they're a bit sturdier, they're a bit chunky. Bad story that I ran into with these guys is that I was flicking the wash into the garbage can off of one of them, and he broke right there where he connects to the base at the foot. So that's something you got to watch out there for. And then, as far as, let me get back to characters for a second. I think I want the Ghost Captain. 20 of these guys might, at Defense 7, probably pretty decent. Might hold down an elephant long enough for me to hit it with a cavalry charge or something. I don't know. I'm just assuming. I bought all this stuff. Well, I got all this stuff for my birthday, and I have no idea how any of it works. I just painted it because, you know, I wanted something to do. I was kind of in between projects, and then I was going to start Greeks this year, and my cat actually got into my container. And let's see here. She got into the container that was right there, and there was no lid on the container, so she destroyed 12 stands of Celts. So I have to address that situation, and so rather than doing an entire 2 opposing Greek armies, which was going to be my project this year, I'm just going to address what was broken with the Celts and do a series of smaller projects like this. I have 12 extras, as you can see. Nothing spectacular about these guys, but one problem that can occur with your cavalry is that these guys can have their horses killed from underneath them. So you need to have extras to fill in real quick. Now, Lord of the Rings isn't like my mainstay. I just want to run through, make some videos, and say hello. But, you know, it's fun to do all this work and do 2 projects. Well, one that add up to one major project, and then over here I think we got Theoden. Very fun. I think I did him and his foot variant. I did that just sitting there on a Sunday real quick. So I didn't even do his face. That's how crappy a job I did. You see there, I just hurry up and I painted it and I got it on the table ready to go, because, you know, who am I gonna play? This is just for me, you know, unless somebody wants to make a trade, wink wink, and fill me in with something that I actually want because they want this and they've always wanted it. But there he is on Snowmane, nothing spectacular. He got a little shrub, and I think the captain got a little bit of a shrub, and then you got finally the Ghost Warriors, and, you know, so I do want Eomer and the Ghost Captain. I just don't know how many points I'm allowed. I have to buy that book, but, you know, I have everything that I need to play as per the scenarios and everything, and that's pretty much it. I'm not going to go with stills for these guys. Hopefully with the new camera you can just see how good they are, and I'm still getting used to it because this thing is like a brick. It is heavy as all hell. In any case, this is the Rohan faction, and this will be my primary faction unless I get stomped on by elephants. And there you have it, Internet. That was my Rohan faction showcase video. You know, just little bits. I think it's easier to make short showcase videos rather than big long ones. And I'm going to make some other videos that are showcases, but those will come around later. I think next time I will try to hit you with some kind of a battle report. As for Battletech, we're waiting on that box. I've gotten a lot of good feedback for Battletech and everything, and we're just waiting on that box. I definitely want to try Aliens vs. Predator at some point, and I want to also get some of the battle reports that I filmed with Hayden during the holidays out there, so be patient. And on my movie channel, Grimcreeper Horror Movie Freak Show, or Grimcreeper Reviews, had a lot of copyright issues. I guess YouTube doesn't like you if you're a new channel, because what I don't get, and maybe somebody can answer this in the comments, is how could somebody post 4 hours of Goku vs. Frieza, just 4 hours of Dragon Ball Z, no filter, no nothing, just have it there and not have to take it down. Whereas I use 103 seconds total and I get dinged for a random 37 seconds because, oh, I clearly stole food out of your mouth, Hammer Studios. Fuck you. In any case, as you know, YouTube has many features you can use to interact with me. You can like the video, dislike the video, comment, or subscribe. But until I see you again, keep painting, give Lord of the Rings a try, and stay metal, my friends.